In 1983, John Carpenter's Christine came to life in cinemas. The US production with an R rating had costs of $10 million and made alone in the US twice of its budget back. So it was not a real success, and thanks to bad to moderate reviews and also other stepmotherly treatment of all involved, fell a bit into oblivion and was forgotten. The movie is based on Christine from the same year, Stephen King's 13th novel. King was at that time so popular that the production began even before the novel was published. It is about a car from the 50s which the owner sells to a 17-year-old, then dies and inhabits the vehicle as an evil spirit, to take a short time later gradually possession of the new owner, which slowly turns into the evil first owner and begins to treat the car, which repairs itself and kills people who could target their relationship, like a love interest. High school student Arnie Cunningham is the weak type, with no self-esteem.
Your lunch!
That's a piece of shit, Arnie.
The day he discovered an old and broken 1958 Plymouth Fury, he immediately buys it from the sinister brother of the late first owner and learns thereby that the car is named Christine.
Too long, I'll throw you out.
While restoring it in elaborate manual work, his character goes through a change. He becomes more confident but also arrogant. The car takes more and more possession of Arnie, who slowly isolates himself from his parents and his best friend Dennis, and Christine becomes the focus of his life. When one night schoolmates willfully completely demolish the now fully restored car, it comes to life, repairs itself and makes murderous hunt for the members of the school gang.
You ain't mad, are you?
Director John Carpenter works in his 9th movie with Donald M. Morgan, who was already in Elvis Behind the Camera and will shoot in the following year Starman. After the box office failure of The Thing, Carpenter took the work on Christine as commission, since he didn't think the novel was creepy.
Said, have you read this new Stephen King book? It's about a haunted car. And I thought, oh boy, a haunted car. It had been done. And what am I going to do differently? So I got involved in it because I needed a gig.
Originally, Carpenter had no plans to film the car's regeneration scenes, but decided after regular shooting to include them. The car regenerating itself was shot in post-production and done using hydraulics. They destroyed almost 20 vehicles that were cheaper models and looked similar to the original, because the movie car was already rare and expensive back then. The soundtrack from the experienced team Carpenter Howard includes, next to the rock songs from the movie, as usual a dark score, which sounds very well and creates an eerie atmosphere.
Her name's Christine.
I like that.
What do you know about that car?
Okay. Show me.
When I first time saw Christine, I had already read many Stephen King books and got immediately this one too. Movie and novel are both very good, but not identical. I personally prefer the novel. While in the movie Roland, the brother of the dead owner, sells the car to Arnie, in the novel it's Liebey himself, shortly before he dies.
Sonny, you ever owned a car before?
In both, the car has apparently a life on its own. But in the novel, the dead first owner is able to exist as spirit and to control it. The movie doesn't have this aspect. Also on screen, the car kills already in the manufactory its first victim. Christine is an extremely underrated movie that really doesn't deserve it. Although Carpenter probably wasn't one of the biggest King fans, and this was only commissioned and no hard project, he created an absolute classic of the genre, which gets copied and quoted countless times. The interesting story is told extremely exciting and entertaining. The characters are consistently well cast and the practical effects hold up till today. It belongs to Carpenter's better works, and certainly to King's very best adaptations.